So I skip my first. All right. Welcome, everyone, to this weekly meditation series by the School of the Wisdom. We are guided, as you all know, by Fernando Torrijos from Boston. And Fernando conducted the School of Wisdom sessions on mindfulness last November in English and this January in Spanish. And this meditation idea, weekly meditation, is connected as a continuation to that in a way, but same time, this meditation, weekly meditation is to anyone interested in meditation. And I assure you we are in good hands with Fernando. Let us practice meditation weekly with him. I will soon mute everyone, and you cannot unmute yourself. This way we keep the meditation period undisturbed. And each one, the last Friday, we will have a discussion meeting on 1 hour. Then we share, you can share your, make your questions and so on, some kind of discussion. But this half an hour is for concentrating to meditations. Fernando will, of course, explain to you about that. Also, you know that this is broadcasted live on YouTube. And now I give the word to Fernando.
A question, Maria. This is also recorded, no? People can access after. Okay.
Oh my, well, it is recorded.
Okay.
Now. And also in YouTube, it goes recorded automatically, yeah. And I will also spotlight Fernando, so we will not see the all the faces during the meditation.
Yes.
Just to let you know.
But I will have your presence here, as I see your faces already now. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Maria. The idea of doing these meditations is because I got many requests from people that are having tremendous difficulties in...
Sorry. Sorry, I unmuted all. So Fernando.
Yeah, Anna.
No, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now, the idea of this meditation series is because I got many requests from many different people from different countries that they are going through tremendous difficulties. And this getting together is very, very helpful for many of them. And as I mentioned in an email in Spanish to the Spanish group that will be joining tomorrow, this is not to teach meditation to anyone, because meditation is something very, very personal. But this is to move ourselves in a process of exploration about the adventure of life, what means to be humans, what means to be alive, and in a process similar to what we learn in the course of mindfulness. Is a process of self-discovery, first with the step of concentration, helping the mind to be in the here and now during this month with different practices. The next month is going more towards the meditation, helping to clean the brain of everything that is in there, stuck in different corners, and lighting that up. And finally, the third month, the idea of contemplation, opening our hearts to everything that is alive. And it's a whole process in which we will be touching all those points. And today is the first session. In this case, the idea I went to with the bell. Sitting in a dignified posture. And again, this process is going to be a part of the adventure of being alive. We are temporarily in this planet Earth, suspended in the space and rotating around the sun that is out in a galaxy, etc. All that huge immensity around us. And we are here in this planet temporarily. We were born X years ago. We became alive with a first cry, and we became part of a culture in a country, a religion, a belief, whatever. But the process is not easy, because most of the people are trying to understand, what are we doing here? What is the purpose of life? Who am I? And it is for that reason that I want to start step by step. Noticing that we are part of the mineral kingdom, the solid part in us, and part of the plants, the vegetable kingdom, and part of the animal kingdom. All that is present in us, in this vehicle, in this physical body that belongs completely to the earth. And that through a process of evolution has reached a point in which is able to recognize itself and to place that question as, who am I? What I am doing here? Who am I? What I am doing here? To be able to get a proper answer that in the course that I talk is not going to be given, but only through the intuition will be arriving to us, is tremendously important to connect with nature and to understand our foundation, the physical body, and what keeps this physical body alive, the breath. It is important to remember that this body belongs to the earth. And it is important to understand, for that reason, the different kingdoms of nature, because we are part of them. To help with our own understanding. To notice nature not as something separated, but something that we are totally, completely connected. In this practice of today, the thing I want to do is to visit the body, the physical body, and also connecting with the breath, because those are the main tools to help the busy mind, the complicated mind, the egoic mind, to little by little go into stillness and allowing us to see what is there without interference. We will start with that, visiting the body today. Noticing the body sitting here. Noticing how the chair or the cushion is giving all the support to be able to be present in our own presence. And bringing our awareness or our attention to the feet, our feet. Noticing the feet and allowing the energy to move into the feet without thinking about them, but just noticing them, their presence. If they are warm, if they are cold, if there is any tingling. Noticing the ankles. And the lower legs. And the knees. And the thighs. The lower extremities that has been taking us from here to there, up and down for many years. They know what to do. It's like every cell, every atom, every in that particular part of the body knows what to do. Just we need to let them do what they know what to do. And being aware of them. And being thanking them for the activities that they do. Going upstairs, going downstairs, jumping, whatever activity. And being thankful for that. Now noticing our hands. Each one of the fingers with their own magic. Their whole structure. The palms of the hands and the tops. And the incredible things that they know to engage in. The wrist, the arms. Wow. With their own functions as a human being. In a bird will be wings that will allow them to fly up and down. In a fish will be different. This physicality has its own consciousness. It's our home that is here to serve us. The lower arms and the elbows. The upper arms and the shoulders. And now bringing the attention to the torso. The area of the hips. The front of the torso and the back, the whole spine. The shoulders with all the organs. Again, everyone knowing what to do. The cells in the heart are different than the cells in other parts of the body. They follow the laws of nature normally. And then the top of the body, the head, the brain, the face, eyes and ears, the whole body. With his whole beauty. This is our home in earth. This is the seat of our consciousness. This is what allows us to really understand our role in life. And it's for that reason so important to treat it the best we can, to feed it properly, to take it to do exercise, to care for it, and to breathe into it. To breathe into it. Allow the energy, the vitality, called prana in India, chi or whatever, to flow, but direct that flow with the mind. When I notice my left foot, I allow that flow to reach there. I'm going through the whole body, and the same with the right foot, allowing, and the left hand and the right hand, trying to keep them uncrossed, because that will allow the body to regain harmony and regain also engage in a process of healing, being tremendously useful, but we need to do it with full attention and intention. I am breathing in and I am allowing the energy to flow into those parts of the body. The big toe of the left foot, the little toe of the right foot, with full attention and intention, without need of thinking. Softening the body, knowing the body, noticing the body. It's for that reason martial arts and yoga and other, just walking in nature, with our presence in the body, noticing the body, caring for the body as it walks and moves and all that, is tremendously important. And allowing the flow of energy to move freely without the mind being engaged in 100,000 things that is interfering with this natural way of being. These first sessions are going to be the practice of dharana, concentration. And the best way for me, in my experience, to do that is that mind-body connection, helping the mind completely to surrender its attention to notice the body. Our physicality, the level of energy. In stillness or walking. And breathing into it, allowing the mind to notice the breath, what keeps the body together, what keeps the body alive. When we were born from our mother, we were little. The body has changed and changed, and we have gained tremendous amount of experiences. And everything came to us through the senses, through the 5 senses, the physical senses. And we will be able to have the abilities that animals have to use the 100% of what the body can give us if the mind was able to stop interfering. The egoic mind, the mind that is distracted so easily. For that reason, this week, the suggestion of practice is visit the body, notice the breath, and connect with nature. I'm finishing the meditation here, but I want to give a few instructions for this week. A part of noticing the body when you are taking a shower, or when you are walking, or when you are sitting to meditate, and helping the mind to stop interfering, I want us to connect 100% with each one of our senses. Coming back to the senses, coming to our senses, noticing the color of the flower. Why the flower is showing its colors to us. The singing of the bird. The cloud in the mountain. The blue of the sky. The smile of a child. Without interpreting, without thinking, just noticing. Just noticing, just connecting, and noticing what in me is able to connect with. What that bird, what that rabbit, what that flower is getting from me, and what I am getting from the flower, from become one with those expressions of nature, because we are part of nature, understanding nature, understanding how all in nature moves and operates. Sitting under a tree. That is the word for this week that I am proposing. And coming to the here and now, because our consciousness has the experiences through the senses. If we didn't have the senses, we will not have any experience. The only thing is the mind, the busy mind is constantly interfering based on memories and anticipations and this and that. And no, we need to try to just be fully aware of what is in front of us without trying to change anything. And that's it. That is for today. And Robert, maybe I will give you more practices if you want. I can send more, but the recordings.
Thank you, Fernando and all.
Yeah.
So now I put it so that we are finishing this session.
Yes.
Yes, and you can unmute if you want by going away, but meet next week the same time.
Yeah, then as we move on, we will be more confident about what we are doing, okay, in the process.
Yeah.
But I think it's tremendously important to have this through the School of the Wisdom, because it's a new activity, and many people will be able to access. Okay.
Okay. How can I? All right. Yes. Now I see all in the gallery view. So thank you all. Let us keep the senses, as Fernando aware. Yeah.
The expression is coming to our senses from John Kabat-Zinn, and has 2 minutes. Coming to our senses, being in your senses, but that sense and make sense of what we are doing. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.